The Reds and Blue Jays wind up their 3-game series in Toronto.
On the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays is Yariel Rodriguez.
14th start of the Major League career of Yariel Rodriguez. In his rookie season has a 3.93 ERA and a whip of 1.29. Lots of strikeouts, walks a little bit high through his 55 innings, and Jonathan India leads off once again for Cincinnati. 1-2 pitch is lifted to shallow center field. Shortstop Clement going out, but he's waved off by Dalton Varsho, the center fielder, who brings it in for the first out. 1 out, bases empty, no score in the top of the first inning. Here's Elly De La Cruz. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Goes back to the breaking ball with a slider this time and gets De La Cruz out in front. 2 down. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Doubles up on the slider and gets Stevenson to chase to end the inning. A 1-2-3 top of the first with a pair of strikeouts. We go scoreless to the bottom of the first, where Nick Martinez takes the mound for the Reds.
Nick Martinez goes to the mound tonight for Cincinnati, and he has really been good as of late. Over his last 9 appearances, that includes 3 starts, Martinez is 4-1 with a 1.19 ERA. Tonight will be his 4th straight start.
George Springer set to lead things off for Toronto.
Springer with a high fly ball to left. Has he gotten enough of it? Off the top of the wall, and it's gone. Stay hot, George Springer. His 3rd home run in the last 2 games.
Last night, a couple of home runs on off-speed pitches. Tonight, he tees off on a sinker from Nick Martinez on the inside part of the plate. He got the bat head out and sent it airborne to left.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up, 1 out, 1-0 Blue Jays, bottom of the first. Inside ball 4, Guerrero will take a walk in the first.
And that is the first walk given up by Nick Martinez in 23 1/3 innings pitched. It's pretty incredible.
And here's Spencer Horwitz, who went 1 for 4 with a home run last night. And he lifts a high fly ball to right. And this one is carrying, and it's going to go. Spencer Horwitz with his 2nd home run in as many nights. And the Blue Jays with 2 early homers and a 3-0 first inning lead.
Blue Jays with an absolute power surge in the last couple of nights against the Cincinnati Reds.
With the 2 home runs tonight, and this fact was a fact as soon as Springer hit his first, but the Blue Jays have now homered in 10 consecutive games. It's the first time that they have done that since 2021.
Blue Jays still holding on to that 3-0 lead as we go to the 3rd. Espinal back up. He was up at the plate at the end of the top of the 2nd. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Out in front of the slider, and that's the 4th. Rodriguez strikeout already through 2 1/3.
And to get Santiago Espinal, who is seeing the ball very well, to take a swing like that, that means that slider is pretty sharp.
Benson, a late introduction to the lineup. Jake Fraley scratched from the lineup just before the game. 3-0. Just off the plate outside, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk. Benson down to first, and here's Noelvi Marte coming up now for the Reds, drawing a 2nd straight start at 3rd. Pitch to Marte is popped up, foul territory near first, and Spencer Horwitz brings it in. 2 outs. Now the top of the order back up with Benson on first and 2 outs. Here's Jonathan India. 1-2 pitch, foul tipped, strike 3. 2 strikeouts in another scoreless inning for Rodriguez, who has 5 punchouts through 3 scoreless innings. 3-0 Blue Jays, middle of the 3rd. Martinez has really settled in, it looks like, since the 2 home runs allowed in the first. For Martinez, it was a homer to Springer, then he got Varsho out, a walk to Vlad, and then a homer to Horwitz. But since then, he's retired 6 in a row.
A liner into center. That's a base hit. This will update the streak now up to 19. One of the longer on-base streaks active in the big leagues right now.
The pitch to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High ball 1, and it pops out of the glove of Stevenson. Varsho scoots up to 2nd on what should go down as a pass ball.
Martinez to the plate. Fly ball. Shallow center field. Friedel in to get it. He'll make the catch. Varsho stays at 2nd base. 2 down.
Martinez trying to strand Varsho now, keep this 3-0 Blue Jays, bottom of the 3rd. Here's Spencer Horwitz. 3-0. Outside ball 4. He'll take a 4-pitch walk. It's been a weird day for Martinez in general, with multiple walks and multiple homers allowed. First and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. The pitch to Ernie Clement is drilled left field. Steer backing up, and a 3rd Blue Jays home run of the night.
Number 9 on the season for Ernie Clement. third home run of the night for the Blue Jays, and it is 6-0. That jacket is getting a workout the last couple of nights.
3 runs on 2 hits for the Blue Jays makes it 6-0 Blue Jays after 3.
Reds home run leader, Elly De La Cruz. This is a season-high 11-game stolen base drought for De La Cruz right now.
There's a base hit for De La Cruz. He turns. He challenges for second. He's out. And now he's slow to get up. Athletic trainer Sean McQueenie, manager David Bell coming out.
And Jimenez actually checking on Elly right now, who's up on his feet now as he turns and heads back to the dugout. It'll go as a base hit for Elly. He is thrown out trying to advance 8-4. And Stevenson lines one into center field. That's a base hit. Make it 7 straight for Stevenson now the hit. Only 1 on, even though the Reds now have back-to-back hits. Runner at first, 2 outs. Spencer Steer at the plate. Reds are down on the wrong side of a 6-0 score.
Pretty well hit down the left field line. High, deep, and gone. Ricochets off the top half of this immense dome. Steer slugs his 19th, and the Reds get on the board at 6-2. And you can't help but think about trying to stretch the leadoff hit into a double. 4-run game.
It still shifts the momentum in this ball game a little bit. Gives the bench a little bit to get excited about. And that's what you want. You want to kind of grab a little bit of energy.
Well, the best thing that can happen to the Reds is to be able to get into that Toronto Blue Jay bullpen early. That has been a severe weakness of this Blue Jay ball club.
And look, 4 runs should not be insurmountable at this juncture of the game. Still a chance for the Reds to leave Toronto feeling pretty good. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Jonathan India at the plate.
That is throw, base hit. Send is on for Espinal. Schneider throw from left. Late. Espinal slides in safely.
And it's 6-3 Blue Jays. Marte into second on the RBI single by Jonathan India. And that will be it for Rodriguez. So his night will come to a close. The Reds are within 3. Tying run coming to the plate in Elly De La Cruz. Brendan Little. He throws. Runners go. The pitch is up and away. And Servin fumbles the exchange. Both runners will move up. So now second and third. That erases the force out. Base hit here pulls the Reds within 1.
That is slug base hit. Marte scores. Windmill on for India. He rips around third. De La Cruz plates 2. The Reds have roared back within 1. It's 6-5.
All of a sudden, it's feel-good time down there in that first base dugout.
And the first pitch gets away. De La Cruz up to second base. Takes a turn and wisely holds. Good gather by Servin. So now the tying run is in scoring position with 1 out.
Blue Jays right now have to feel like this is, you're trying to hold water in your hand. It's just kind of dripping through your fingers here little by little. They had a 6-0 lead. Now they're being out hit by the Reds. The Reds are 1 run down. They've got one of the fastest guys in baseball standing out there at second base. De La Cruz is going to run on.
There he goes. The pitch is down. The throw down is offline. Elly De La Cruz takes third base. And that is a monumental steal. That's his 60th swipe of the season. He is the 5th man in the modern era to have 20 homers and 60 steals. He breaks. Throw goes to the plate. Wide. Slide. Safe. Stevenson reaches 2. The Reds are off the mat from down 6-zip to tied at 6-all.
Now Espinal, who started this rally with a leadoff single, bats for the 2nd time in the inning. So now the bases are loaded. He's got a chance to give the Reds their first lead of the night. Espinal takes high, ball 4, and the bases loaded walk has given the Reds a 7-6 lead. So now a run and an RBI for Santiago Espinal here in this 5th inning rally for the Reds. 7-6 Reds. 5 home here in the 5th inning. The Reds lead it 7-6 through 5. We go to the 6th. Here's the 0-2 to Noelvi Marte.
Marte drives pretty deep right center. That's got some carry, and that is gone into the Reds' pen and caught by Alexis Diaz. Marte opposite way for his 4th, and a bit of breathing room for the Reds. It's 8 unanswered. It's 8-6.
Boy, that's got to make Marte feel awfully good. He's worked so hard on trying to hit the ball the other way and keep that front side closed. And it all comes to fruition with that one swing of the bat there.
Jonathan India, RBI single, steal, and a run scored, all in that 5th. Well hit, deep left, back to back. India rocks his 12th. 9 unanswered runs by the Reds.
Marte and India The Reds lead is 3, 9-6 in the 6th.
Ellie De La Cruz, a couple of hits, a ribby, his 60th steal, and a run scored.
And he did walk him. Missed high, ball 4. And the Blue Jays are here in the Boo Birds right now here at Rogers Center. De La Cruz on at first. Nobody out in the inning. The Reds are leading at 9-6. After the Blue Jays scored the first 6 runs of this game, the Reds have scored the last 9. Tyler Stevenson's at the plate. A long hold, and they pick over again, and he's back again. But that's the 3rd disengagement, so Ellie will be awarded second base. You got to get him if you're going to go over a 3rd time. So it goes down as a balk.
Well hit, just fair, base hit. De La Cruz jogs around 3rd, he scores. Stevenson up to second base. A just fair ribby double. 10 runs, 10 hits for the Reds.
Reds leading 10-6. 8th inning coming up.
Ellie De La Cruz on 3 times tonight. Couple of hits, a walk, a ribby. His 60th steal, he has scored twice. Down the left field line, good carry. And gone! De La Cruz goes deep. 22 on his year. 11-6 Cincinnati.
Ellie drives it out of here to left. Have a night, Ellie De La Cruz. His 3rd run scored tonight.
There is still time to get to that 30 home run mark, and that would put Ellie at least 30-60 because he got his 60th stolen base here tonight.
Springer homered his first time up after belting a couple of home runs last night. Chopped by the mound. Ellie charging at short fields, throws, got him.
Oh my goodness, what a play.
Great play, Ellie De La Cruz charging on that slow chopper and able to get Springer by less than half a step on a bang-bang play over at first base.
He caught the ball with both hands, snap throw from exactly where he caught it, and put it right on the money to cut down the speedy Springer.
Reds are up 11-6 to the bottom of the 9th inning at Rogers Center.
And now the Blue Jays only have 1 out to play with and 1 runner on. It's Guerrero at 3rd. But Cruz can finish it with 1 more out. Here's his pitch to Leo Jimenez. Swing and a line drive right field, sinking and down in the gap, bouncing into the wall. Guerrero scores. Jimenez trying for second, slides in with an RBI double, and it's 11-7. Addison Barger up to the plate. 2 outs. Runner on second, Jimenez.
Swung on, fly ball, center field. Friedel's back, he's there, he's got it, and that's it. Reds win it 11-7 over the Blue Jays, and the Reds have locked up and won the series here in Toronto. First time the Reds have ever won a series in this building. It's just the 2nd series win against the Blue Jays ever. Final score, Reds 11, Blue Jays 7.